studios in New York. It's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Tom Brokaw, comedian Anthony Jeselnik, and musical guest Bell X1 with Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien!
Yeah, thank you. There's a pirate ship over here on this side. Arr! Welcome to our show this evening. Got a great show tonight, right, Max?
Right.
Okay. Going through puberty on the air. At the age of 74. 72. Yes, sorry, just kidding.
We do.
No, excellent show this night. We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot going on, of course. Welcome. A lot of fun things planned tonight on the big program. And I should mention this, very important night. You all know that. The Michigan Republican primary is tonight. You seem excited about that? It's okay. A long pause, a little bit of applause, and then booing. The big Democratic debate in Las Vegas. I love that they're having it in Las Vegas. That's the place to have a Democratic debate. And, of course, the biggest story of all, American Idol is back on the air. I don't know if you understand. Do you realize how huge American Idol is, Max? It's huge. As Donald Trump would say, it's huge. More Americans will participate in American Idol than in the election of our next president. It's true. That's a true fact. And they'll be happier about the result. I give that show a lot of credit. It's a show that it didn't need to be changed. It didn't need to be improved. They didn't need to tinker with it because it's such a big hit. And so I tuned in a couple hours ago. I watched the first episode at 8 o'clock at night. You all saw it, right? That wasn't very convincing. Yeah. And here's the interesting thing. They made some changes. The show premiered, and they made some changes, yeah. I guess they're trying to capitalize on what the country is thinking about right now. And I watched it, and I think it's the best American Idol yet. It was fantastic. Take a look.
Once again, a girl who knows how to pick the right song and sing her heart out and perform like there's no tomorrow. Way to go.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Tonight, dog, for the first time in a long time for me, dude, you ended to win it. That was great, dude. That was really good. And it's a fly jacket, too. It's a fly jacket, dude. Fly.
A fly jacket. It's better. Just about tonight's show, I've never been prouder of a show. Okay, maybe I have in 14 years. But I do love this one. Our first guest tonight, an icon from NBC News, the master, Tom Brokaw, is on the program. I bow to him. Like one of those birds. Comedian Anthony Jeselnik going to perform for it. I'll bow to him, too. There's I left out. And music guest tonight, Bell X1. It's an experimental... It's that experimental musical group. And right over here, Max Weinberg, and Max Weinberg said, Max!
Conan!
Thank you, Max.
You're welcome, Conan.
You're on fire tonight. Is that Foo Fighters? What is that?
That's Foo Fighters. That is the band, the Foo Fighters.
Yes, yes. You sound hep talking about it.
I am hep.
I should talk about what's happening here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain. Because when I crossed over to the desk after the introduction of the show, a bunch of guys came out and started assembling something over here in the performance area. Let me explain. As you all know, writer's strike going on right now. And so we're trying a lot of weird stuff. And one of the things we like to do is find creative ways to kill a little time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. This laugh is going on too long to kill time. Enough. So anywho, we thought usually on a show like this, what happens is when you get to the guest part of the show, the host says, here he is, introduces the guest, and the guest comes out to music and shakes my hand and then sits down. The whole thing is over in 8 seconds. We thought, how can we slow this down in an entertaining way? And that's when we hit upon the idea that tonight, when Tom Brokaw is introduced, in order to get to me, he has to first get through this maze right here. Let's see that maze. I know he's an icon in broadcasting. He's revered, but tonight he's no better than a rat looking for cheese. He's got to get through there, or there's no appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. And we know how desperately he wants to be here. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting, huh? Enough. All right. Let me talk about something that's very important to me. Last night, I realized a lifelong dream of mine. Anyone who saw that show will know what I'm talking about. My lifelong dream was to ride a zip line over my studio audience while wearing a helmet that shoots smoke. And thank you. And what I did, thank you. I know many of you have had the same dream, that I would ride a zip line. And so at great expense to ourselves, we had this contraption built. And last night on the air, I put on a helmet that shoots smoke out the back. And it was one of the most spectacular nights in the history of television. And that's not just me. I've heard other people say that as well, who sound a lot like me. Let's take a look at a clip from last night. That was big. That was big.